Rowserworld. Okay guys, so in this particular part what we're going to be doing is we're going to do a little bit of photo reference drawing. So I'm going to practice with you from an actual photo to show you how to use the head shape technique, and also how to combine the silhouettes and all that stuff, how it all comes together to make us be able to draw a caricature. So here you're going to be able to see in my picture that I've already taken the liberty of drawing the two shapes that we're going to need to form the basic head shape. Okay, so what I'm going to do is with my pencil over here, I'm going to draw the either shape first. I'll draw my bottom shape over here, and as long as we get it close enough, you can draw along with me. So we'll draw a bottom shape here, okay, and then here we're going to draw our top shape. Okay, all right, so that's basically what it looks like. All right, and over here she'll have like a little neck, so to make it look like a little cartoon. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our Sharpie marker here, okay, or if you just want to use a pencil or a pen or whatever to do it, whatever way you feel the most comfortable. If you just want to use a pencil, that's cool. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start forming everything else around that. So watch this. I'll go ahead and I'm going to draw on my shape line using my bottom shape here. Okay, then I'm going to put my next shape, make it smaller in relation to the head shape. That means you get a big head, little body. Get it? Cartoon. All right, now connect it to that line. Remember I told you your ear is going to be somewhere above that line. So I'll just make something that looks like her ear shape right there. We just want to keep it real simple. She has a cool little earring in there, and maybe we can draw that in there. Okay. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to start. Remember we told you she has a bang right here in the head. Remember, she has it right there. So we're going to draw this inside of our shape. You see it? Okay. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to draw our outside shape here. 1, 2, connect it back in. And you can see this is where our hairline is generally going to be, right there on that little line there. Okay. And now all we have to do is add whatever's on the top shape here. So we can see that's kind of like a semicircle that kind of comes around, right? And then it has like 3 little things right there. Okay, and we got some shoulders. All right, so basically guys, you can see, let's do this here, 1 right here, because this goes over the top of that line, right? See where it goes over the top, and then over here you can see she'll have our hairline. Okay, so we can see how easy it is to draw a caricature using this particular idea. Okay, and once again, if you want to make your top or bottom shape bigger, that's up to you, but we just want you to get the basic concept down here, and that is to take those 2 shapes to help you to be able to see the entire head shape. Okay, all right, so we're going to practice with our next head shape. So we're going to put another sheet of paper here for you to practice on, and I'm going to go ahead and just go to my next picture. All right, so we can see our guy here. Once again, we're going to take our pencil and we're going to make our 2 shapes. We're going to start at a center line, okay, and then we'll just do a little shape like this, come across, come back up, and then we're going to put our other shape up here like so. Okay, now he has a little bit of a thicker neck, so we can do something like that, but still big head, little body. Okay, now what we'll do here, we'll go ahead and we'll draw our shape. 1, 2, we'll come to the bottom, then we'll go 1, 2, come to the bottom, then we'll go ahead and we'll draw our ear shape right there connected to that line. Usually the top of the ear is going to go right over the top of that line like it is here. Okay, now we can look inside of our square. Okay, we can see that little widow's peak there, so that's the first thing we want to put, right? Then we can see this little line here on the side where his edge up is, so we can do that, and we can bring it down a little bit closer. Okay, and then we'll go to the other side over here. Okay, and we'll just kind of bring it down to meet with the head. All right, and now all we have to do is put our shapes around. So we'll put our top shape here. So we'll go just like this. You can see he has like a little bit of a round look there. And we'll put our side shape here. You see the side shape kind of comes out here a little bit. And then over here we got a little piece sticking out over here that comes back to the head. And then we'll just put our little line kind of curved along that line and draw our little neck shape, right? And look at that, guys. We got a pretty easy little cartoon, okay, based off of that. Remember, your eyes are going to go on that line, and we'll get into all that stuff later, but this is just about learning how to draw the head shape. Okay, so we're not going to get into the actual features in this particular lesson. All right, so we got one more for you to practice with. Okay, so we're going to take another sheet of paper and we're going to put it here. Okay, and let's get that straight with the camera, and we're going to put this guy here. Okay, so once again we have the same idea. We have two shapes, so we have a shape here on the bottom. Okay, basically when we have a shape on the top. Now if you'll notice, I like to use square shapes up top because it's easier to see what you're doing as far as cutting away from it when you put your hairlines and stuff. So I recommend using a square shape whenever possible, and then cutting away from the square because it's easier to see from that way once again. All right, now we're going to go ahead and do our ear shape. So we can start there. I can go like this, 1 and 2, right? Look, I can make this ear shape over here, right? Okay, I can come over here and come down here, right? Draw a little button chin there and come back up, right? Now let's look inside. Let's look inside of the square and see what we see. Okay, so what do we see here? Well, we see a shape that kind of does like that, right? And then we see another shape that kind of does like that, right? Then we see a few little hairs that kind of escaped into the picture there. Okay, now we're going to come over here and we'll see a little breaking line coming down here like that. Okay, oh wait a minute, we forgot to put his little sideburn there, so let's put it in there and bring it back to the line. Okay, now over here we have a little bit more of the sideburns showing, but once again, you don't have to be perfect, just enough so they'll understand what you're trying to do. Now we'll go ahead and we'll draw our top shape based off of that line right there. See that line up top? We want to draw a line based off of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. So we're going to go 1, okay, and then we're going to come over here and 2, and then we'll bring this side all the way back down. Okay, and look at that, guys, we got a pretty easy little head shape. Couldn't help myself. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you that it's been easy to draw like that. Okay, I just wanted to put the glasses. All right, guys, so that is drawing from photo reference practice with the two shape head technique. Okay, so I hope that you guys have practiced this and got this down, because everything else forward is going to be building off of this very concept of drawing your face using those two features or two shapes, putting them together and being able to easily draw your head shape with just a matter of a few basic lines. All right guys, so I'll be seeing you in the next section. I hope that this was informative for you. Have a good day, my friend. Hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video tutorial. If you did, don't hesitate, guys, to go ahead and give us a like. Also, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and the notifications button. This way, when we put up new material, you'll be the first to know. If you have any questions about our markers or pens or paper, and you'd like to know where I get some of the materials that I use here on my art stream, there's a link in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. And also, guys, we'd like to welcome your questions and comments so that we can get some new ideas. You know, it's always good to have new, fresh ideas for our next and upcoming videos. Oh, and don't forget to check out these two super cool videos right here. So guys, thanks again for your love and support of our channel. You guys be safe out there. And as always, guys, I wish you happy cartooning.